Shawn Rhoden, 2018 Mr. Olympia, and Samson Dauda, 2023 Arnold Classic, both winning versions. May he rest in peace, Shawn Rhoden, by the way. This is part of the winning fan-requested Friday video. Fan, Friday the 13th. I believe that is some sort of movie franchise. Get this video up to 500 likes, we'll say, and we'll do all of the other requests. There's some interesting ones there, guys. I would personally like to see the Hunter Charles Griffin video. Another one would be Charles Griffin versus Nathan Diasha as well. I'd like to. But anyway, we get to fall down a Mr. Olympia conversation. Let us ring-a-ding-ding go through all of the poses between these two dudes. And keep in mind, guys, sizing, I always get well, not always, but most of the time I get criticized. When they're about the same height, I just heard Samson Dauda say he was 6 feet tall. He's probably 5'11" and some change. Whatever, I'm not calling him a liar, but first thing in the morning, laying down, everybody's a little bit taller. Maybe he is 6 feet tall. But Shawn Rhoden, he was probably about 5'10", we'll say. So they're about an inch and a half difference. But having said that, Samson Dauda, he's a great big giant of a man. Great big giant of a man. So he is a bigger guy than Shawn Rhoden, and he is a little bit taller, so that could make a difference in this matchup. I was surprised, to be honest with you, how much more conditioned Samson Dauda looks in the wheels. I'm not saying he is more peeled. He just looks a little bit more conditioned in those wheels. Upper body, of course, it's arms to me anyway. To me, I'd give it to Samson in the arm department versus the torso heap for Shawn Rhoden. His torso, obviously those abs are going to be a little bit more diced than that of Samson Dauda. Other years, here, I guess they're not giving you any more time. Front lat spread. I was going to say other years, Rhoden's arms were much bigger, but maybe less peeled. Now here's a situation where, yes, might get criticized, but sizing. Mark's max muscle, Samson is at least 2 inches taller. Well, I mean, he's going turtle. Shawn Rhoden's poking his head up. You can see the tops of their shoulders. You can see Samson, quite a bit bigger of a man. But size is not that relevant. He's also spreading eagle a little bit more in the legs. All that you have to take into consideration. But yes, you can throw size out the window. Shawn Rhoden, look at the detail. Look at the separation in the muscles. His muscles appear to be more muscly. Again, you have to point to the dryness of Samson's wheels. What a close matchup. Side chest. And again, hey, I'll be in the comment section below of this video at all times, night and day, every day, for years to come, to argue with you guys about sizing. But just friendly argue. If you guys get too nasty, I just won't talk to you. But Shawn is holding his far leg straight. You can see that. And Samson bending at the knees. Quite substantial ease. Baby's proper. But he's not opened up. They got to open up for Shawn Rhoden. And Samson's opened up just perfectly to a T. So you could take that into consideration. Man, Ron Rhoden is peeled in those glutes, even from the side. Go to the side tricep. And yeah, it's not really fair to not judge this version of Shawn Rhoden. He did not get the memo from Tyler Mannion, who was the one that finally spoke up, said, you guys can't hit it like this, like Shawn Rhoden is. It's a side tricep, not a front tricep. Makes sense, really. Makes sense. But if you are going to use this Shawn Rhoden version, he still looks tremendous, but the arm, Samson's winning on that aspect. Close matchup, guys. Up and down. Go to the back and all around. Samson, he's leaning back. It maximizes the lat thickness in the lower lats. But you can see Rhoden, he's kind of doing what a Ronnie Coleman used to do. Holding his delts down, he's leaning his head forward. He's pointing his nose forward. And that maximizes the trap size. So yeah, traps look good for Samson as well. Lower half, walnut buttocks for Shawn Rhoden. Pilled. But it's not all about the glutes, is it? Hamstrings would have us believe that Samson is just as conditioned. Next back shot, both arms Louis. You'll never get this chance again. And this pose may be the weaker of the two back shots for Samson, arguably. Rhoden's were about even. They were never his strongest poses, but he definitely got by. With V-taper, maybe a little better for Rhoden, but lower lats creeping down slightly further for Samson Dauda. Traps are identical. Little bit more in the way of the glutes in this shot for some reason for Samson. But look, again, guys, look at the hamstrings. Looks like a big excavator. One of those big scoopers that the people use when they dig holes. Great big holes. It looks like they dug a big gap out of the hamstrings of Samson Dauda. Very impressive, nonetheless. Here's the abs and thigh, and we get to a pose where there is a little bit of a domination here. None of the poses reeked of domination, but this one does. It's a blurry old pan back shot for Samson, so you can't really use this one, but it is a saving grace that Shawn Rhoden may have had the best abs and thigh of all histories, baby please. Here's the most muscular to end this one off. A debatable matchup. Controversial? I would say so. Could go either way. Samson, he was bigger. Big. Rhoden may have been more overall conditioned. When you watch the video footage, man, that guy was peeled, shredded. Taking nothing away from Samson's shreds, his peels were appealing as well. Like I said, the size for Samson, he was a bigger dude, but there was certain muscle groups that Rhoden did have on Samson Dauda, including a much better set of abs, a better midsection, things of that nature, glutes. Does it matter? Well, I guess when it shows condition. But like I said, guys, you're kind of poking down the wrong hole here if you want to, well, that was a bad expression. You guys are barking up the wrong tree trying to ask me who was better between these two versions, because honestly, but you guys want to know, so I'll say Shawn Rhoden, because he's no longer with us. Anyway, all due respect. I'll join him someday. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel. 500 likes. I would like to see Nathan Diasha, or actually, no, it was Hunter Labrada versus Charles Griffin. Well, we'll throw in Nathan Diasha as a little tantalizer. Huh? You guys want a little tantalizer? We'll throw in Nathan Diasha. We'll make it a triad of destruction. Bow. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great one.